Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. Happy Monday, Business Monday, right? A lot of people consider their business Monday through Friday. That's it. That's the only time they think about business. Meanwhile, entrepreneurs think about business 24/7. Everything is a business opportunity. As an entrepreneur, I'm dealing with different businesses, and sometimes I may be out even at a restaurant and I will see something. I'm like, that can work well in this business, or I would never do that in this business. Or I might be just driving and see a billboard, something that triggers my mind to see how I can expand on my businesses. I've even considered starting different businesses from what I see daily. It could be even on vacation. I'm like, "Oof, I just came up with a business idea. Maybe I dreamt of it." So for me, business is 24/7. Don't get me wrong, on vacation, I do vacate my mind to really enjoy. So welcome back to New Tip Daily, episode number 171. Today, I want to talk to you about hitting your targets. So here are just a few business target ideas that I want to speak on today. Let's talk about setting clear business goals. That, my friend, is so important. We should have clear business goals, right? So let's consider how we set those up. Before even I consider doing any business, I always do market research. How many people are in this business? Is there a business like it around? And so I go into market research and strategies. If I am going to go with that business, there's so much that goes into starting on the right foot when you start a business. So customer acquisition, man, listen, without customers, what kind of a business are you going to have? Right? You need customers. So cost acquisition, cost management, loyalty, market changes. So let's go into the number one, setting clear business goals. So the importance of defining specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant goals. They have to be time bound. Think about your business goals. They need to provide a clear direction for your company, not only just for you, but for anyone you employ, anyone that you're going to do business with. They should know what your goals are for this particular business, what your acquisitions are, when somebody starts working for you, they should know that right off the bat. This is what we do. This is our goals. So we can talk another time about setting up what do we set it up when we start a business? Do we do it as a solopreneur, as a partnership? Do we do it as an S corporation, a full corporation? So there's so many, an LLC. There's so many different things that we have to go into when we do set that up. So that's one of the things you have to decide as well. So when we consider business, there's so many different aspects that go into it. Sometimes you could do it on your own, but most times, if you want to be super, super successful, employ other people. Ask questions, a million questions. Even ask questions to yourself. Is this business something I really want to go with? So that's your market research. Market research can help identify potential opportunities and refine your business strategy. When you consider your business, you should have a strategy. What is it? This is why we ask 1,000 questions. You should do a deep dive into this strategy. So, in order to have your finger on the pulse, you need to know what's going on around you and in the business you want to be in or already are in. Always know what's going on. One of the things a lot of people say, oh, are you constantly checking on your competition? And one thing I like to say is, I don't have competition. And people are like, well, there's this guy down the block, this one, that, that, that. I'm like, no. All they do is they help and guide me. I don't consider them competition. I consider them guides, what to do right or what to do wrong, because maybe they're doing something. Maybe I have to sharpen my pencils and outdo them. So, do I see what they're doing? Yes. Do I consider them competition? No, because people need choices. So, when there are, listen, you ever been to a block of restaurants? They all have people in them. Why is that so? Because they're different. So are they competitors to one another? Do they all want to be crowded? Absolutely. But they play off each other because people walk down the road and they're like, do I want this kind of food? No, let me go. And then all of a sudden they pick you. So we cannot satisfy everyone. But here's my next one: customer targeting. How do we attract that customer? So, understanding the importance of identifying and targeting specific customers, that will tailor based on your products and your services to their needs. Are you targeting kids? Who really should we be targeting? Who makes the buying decisions for their children? Listen, a lot of, like Disney, they will have commercials for the kids, like Mattel. They do toy things, but then they always say, well, they should say, have your mom or dad take you to the store. Have your mom or dad do this, because the kids, they will. By the way, they're great salesmen because they will go to mom or dad. Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I? And they don't stop until they get it. So, should we employ ways, if we're working with kids, how do we attract them to nag their parents, if you will? So you need to know who your target audience is. Is it kids? Is it people in their 20s, people in their 30s, 40s, 50s? Is it male, female? Is it a certain clique or cliche? Who are you targeting? So exploring, that's how we know who are we targeting? How will they help us meet our goals? If we target the wrong people, they're not gonna buy. They're not gonna buy. Listen, if you're targeting somebody who, if you're selling Lamborghini, do you target somebody who makes minimum wage? Of course not. Where also we need to do market strategies. We need to be considerate of how do we reach our target audience. Do you think a Lamborghini is going to be pictured in a penny saver or a local newspaper? They're going to be in high-end magazines. They're going to be in certain. You don't really see Lamborghini commercials on TV. Why? Because they would be wasting their money. They're going to advertise where the people who have that money frequent. So, where is your target audience at? Who do they know? So that's how you target. You need to hang out, if you will, with your target audience. If you're targeting somebody for, let's consider volleyball. right? You sell valuables, you sell valuable apparel. Well, yeah, you should be targeting people who are going to the beach, people who are playing games, people who play volleyball. You should have it in the Target, in a Walmart. Yes, those are the things, those are the places where people go to shop. You should have it in Dick's Sporting Wear or Modell's or any other fitness facility. But how do we target them to even go shop for it? Well, what if you ran a banner ad at the beach and you said, have you played, whatever game is that you're selling? Have you played volleyball today? Or maybe go to the beach and set up whole nets with volleyball and say, people, give it away, give out t-shirts and say, hey, would you like a t-shirt? This is our volleyball brand. We're selling, I don't know if you can sell them at the beach, but you probably give some away and then there have a QR code on every volleyball that you give away. QR codes, that's a great way too. So think about including digital marketing, social media, content marketing, and traditional advertising. Like I just said, flyers, postcards, word of mouth. Word of mouth is huge because that's how you get your loyal customers to speak about it. You can even give them rewards and say, hey guys, this month, anybody who brings us new clients, we're going to give them $100 cash. We're going to give them this. We're going to give you a free month. A lot of gyms do that. They'll give you a free month if you refer somebody. So let's touch on cost management. So discussing how improving operation efficiency and managing costs can positively impact your bottom line and increase profits. Isn't that why we're in business, to have profits, right? How much of that money do you get to keep? You have to take a certain amount for advertising, certain amount for consider advertising the money you give to your current members. Consider, listen to this, consider what we do for our clients. Maybe, listen, I spend money every month and I give it to my clients. I just give it to them. They have to earn it. So they have to do certain things. I pick student of the day every day. I pick student of the day in one of my businesses. When I finish a project for a customer, I go back and I spend anywhere from $250 to $500 as for a gift to them. Depends on how much money they were able to provide that particular business. So I always give back. I give books to certain customers. Books don't cost a lot. If you get them in bulk, they can cost you $5, $10, maybe less, right? Depends. There's a couple of websites out there. Take a look. Could your customers, but you want to give them a book that's, first ask them if they like reading. If they do, then give them a book. Give them a book that's going to impact their lives and go, wow, I remember that book you gave me. Do that. Buy them a dinner. Say, here's a $100 gift card to this. You can even say, which is your favorite restaurant? And then go get a gift card for that restaurant and just give it to them. It doesn't have to be a full meal. It could just be $50. What's that going to buy them? Nowadays at restaurants, not much, but it's the thought. Give them $100 gift card. Give them a $200 gift card. So maybe they go more than once. Maybe they bring friends, and maybe give it. If there's a family of four, go there and say, how much does an average customer of four people come into your restaurant? How much do they spend? And they go, well, they spend about $160. Perfect. So now you go and give them a $180 or $200 gift card to them. Listen, in the next couple of weeks, I'm taking a lot of my clients who've been with me for a while, I'm taking them out to brunch. I'm talking about, they're all different customers, and this way they get to meet each other. They get to know more about each other. And there's that connection. So I'm probably taking over the whole restaurant for brunch. So I got to go and talk to this restaurant that I'm looking at. But I'm bringing a good amount of people to it. So why is it important to connect my customers with one another? Because they become friends. Friends like things together. They will talk. Are you coming? Are you going? Are you buying? Are you doing this? What's the latest thing that Raphael has put out? Oh, you did that? Oh, I should talk to Raphael about doing that as well. This is why. So connect your customers. And let's talk about customer acquisition. So exploring different sales techniques and approaches that attract new customers. You need to be well versed on selling your product. You should be able to sell your product at a drop of a dime in an elevator, anywhere. Somebody asks you about your product, you should know how to sell them without selling them. That's the trick. Sell them without selling them and expand your market share. How do we do that? So, by customer loyalty. So, how do we expand? If we're in a neighborhood, how do we get to the other neighborhoods? We go just a couple of miles into the other neighborhoods. You don't have to go fully into the neighborhood. You bring the from the outskirts, right at the edges of your where your business is, and start bringing those customers, and then they start talking to their friends who are in the outside customer base that you're looking to fulfill. So don't jump all at once. It may be too far for some, and they have no relation to why they should go there. But now, if people start talking about it, people who are closer to you, maybe outside of your area, but just a little bit outside, and then people start hearing about it, all of a sudden you're going to get customers who are further away. So think about maintaining a customer relationship. This will help you, excuse me, to have repeat business. Give them what they want, even if they did not know about it. By adapting to market changes, discussing the importance of agility and and being able to adapt and responding to the market changes. But most important, staying relevant. Thank you so much for joining me today on New Tip Daily. This was episode 171. Wow, 29 more episodes and we will hit 200. What? This is going to be great. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And remember, please like, follow, and share these tips with your friends, family, loved ones. Go to my YouTube, New Tip Daily. Hit the @ New Tip Daily. You'll get there. If you like, follow me on Facebook, C for Raphael G. And if you want to work out with me every morning, I've done hundreds of videos, hundreds of videos. You can get a new workout every single day. Go to, are you ready? Fitness by Raphael on Instagram. You can also find those on my Facebook. But here's the thing, Fitness by Raphael, you can click 1, 2, 3, just you can go follow them. On my Facebook, I have a lot of different types of posts. So you decide where you want to be. I'd love to hear what you think of this show. Thank you so much for being here with me. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.